potential trade between Mega and Red because the respawn is pretty much identical.
Ooh, nice rocket and rail combo. You know, Effortless's rails just aren't really connecting as much as KG's B's are, and like he's trying to use it. It seems like he's trying to use it a lot more than I think he should be. I think he should just kind of back off and choose his fights, even though KGB is being able to outplay him in the long battles.
Yeah, and once again, we did see another trade. So Red and Mega went their separate ways. And I did see, you know, Effortless did start to connect quite a few of his shots. Got KGB pretty low, but wasn't in any position to move in for a kill. Finally, KGB's in a bad position. Effortless and KGB trading once again with the rails, but there's KGB getting the better shot. And I like the way that he hugged the geometry there in order to not give, basically, he didn't open up a shot for Effortless. And yet he had a nice tight aim for Effortless's melon as he shot it off with a railgun. So really nice play so far by KGB. And of course KGB being I think a nefarious character. A lot of people toss accusations his way, especially since his play on lands is not nearly as up to par as his online play. Nice frag by Effortless, bringing it 8-3. We've got a minute and a half left to go. But you know, despite the accusations, I think KGB is one of those players that you know, he just has really solid aim, and it just pisses people off. So I think that's why we hear the accusations so often. You know, that being said, you know, I think it's also really frustrating to play against somebody who does so well online, but then falls apart on land. You know, that helps oh, great play by Effortless. Nice read for the jump. 4 frags, 1 minute. It's possible, especially if you can pick up a quick one here. This is really big. He needs to get it right. Oh, it took way too much damage and missed with the shotgun. 2 buckshots whiffed, and that gives KGB a lease on life. Oh, what a mistake. But still, the fact that Effortless brought this back, I think he's getting a little bit warmed up, and we might see some beautiful things on. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me remember the rules here. This is a best of 1. I just remembered. We're not yet to round 3. Yeah. Excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. But yeah, so this is it. KGB will be moving on to round 2 in 30 seconds. Let's go take a look at the accuracies real quick. 50% rail, 30% LG. Fantastic stuff. And Effortless at 26% and 35. That's 26 LG, 35 rail. You know, still, 50% rail is pretty scary. Something that you'd like to be hitting. Every pro would like to hit, but KGB makes it happen. And it's a beautiful thing to watch. So that will wind down Furious Heights, and I loved it. So Kane, what was your favorite moment here?
Oh man, KGB was hitting some insane rails, but really between them, you know, Effortless kind of came back. He made some really nice rail shots, but I think KGB had something like 7 or 8 impressives. So it just seems like his back-to-back rails were just too much for Effortless to handle. Him landing so many consecutive rails was I don't know, putting the hurt on Effortless. It's really yeah. It was a really intense match.
Yeah, I mean it definitely cripples your ability to move in for any sort of kills. Effortless, I think, did play pretty well. I really hope that we see him in the future Open Cups and continual regular season play, because we'll definitely be here to cast him. Alright folks, as is the norm, we're hopping around, and we have just hopped into a live match between Rafa facing off against Usurp. Rafa is up by 2, and if we take a look at the clock, guys, there's 3 minutes and 48 seconds burned away in this matchup. And you know, that's not too bad to survive about 4 minutes against Rafa. Let's see if Rafa's playing his sort of patient style, or if he's going balls to the wall here. We'll watch him for a few seconds. Nice rail coming in from Usurp. Rafa's still pretty well stacked with 100 health and about 60 armor. Dropping in on Red with near perfect timing. And that's what we love to see. And he gets the Mega. He does eat a rail in the side of the temple, but you know, the extra 200 health and armor he just picked up will keep him alive and kicking. And that's a huge rocket shot from Rafa. That was probably a square shot there. And Usurp is not going to survive to get out of that room. Very nice play from Rafa.
That was a really nice answered rail that Usurp was able to land on Rafa right before he was able to pick up that 50 though. So.
Yeah. And look at that, Rafa coming in again, finishing off with the railgun. I was trying to take a look at Usurp's accuracy. He's got 22% railgun accuracy right now, and this is a little bit risky. He's trying to figure out how to get out of this situation. He doesn't want to walk into the rail. Oh man, he's in trouble. He's really in trouble. Rafa coming up top side, trying to find Usurp, and now he's in the worst position possible. Yeah, you can see that entire time Usurp was basically just trapped. And he hesitated a little bit at the teleport. He was thinking, maybe I can do some damage. Maybe I can go stand on red when it spawns, something like that. But Rafa, of course, is extremely wily and is able to pick up frag number 4. Usurp is now at -1. Rockets are a bit off for Usurp. Rafa's going to chase and does hit a perfect railgun shot. It sets him up for an easy mega grab. He jumps into a rocket. I think he got a little bit zealous there, but he really wanted that other railgun shot to land. Rafa still doing pretty well though. Mega plus 50 armor puts him in pretty good shape. Red armor will be grabbed by Usurp though. So it's a pretty significant grab. Rafa dropping in on the yellow and hightailing it out of the room with a portal exit. Let's go take a look at Usurp's setup. He's got 100 and 100, but he just backs into rockets. He was out of rocket shots. And this is pretty important because Usurp's managed to get reds twice. And immediately gets railed though, but that's actually a really important thing to do, to be able to collect over 150 armor. He started this fight with 160, of course the rail put him in some dire straits. Rafa now is really strong with the mega health at 200 and about 130, and will put Usurp down very quickly.
Yeah, he's playing a lot more defensively against Usurp. He's not really going balls to the wall.
Yeah, which is a
But he's fighting.
It's always smart.
It's the safest way to play. Yeah.
I mean, Rafa knows the frags will come. He just needs to control the map. Look at this LG control as he gets popped up. He continues to put the hurt on Usurp. And there is the payoff. 6 to -1, and Mega Health spawns. Rafa's not going to go grab it immediately. He wants to peek and do some damage. He wants Usurp to go, ooh, shiny, and basically get himself stuffed into a corner. Now, Rafa, I think, being a little bit too ballsy, and Usurp is, just, he knows he can't go for that Mega. It would be death anyway. I think, quite frankly, he should have just made a jump for it, because he might have been able to steal it. He would have died, and red armor would have been up, but, it doesn't matter. I mean, he knew he was screwed anyway.
Yeah. So 8 -1.
Yep, and oh, is that me?
It's 7 minutes 30 seconds into the match. Well, not too much time left to burn off. Doesn't look like. I'd like to see Usurp get at least one frag here. Get back in
Yeah, I think we had a little bit of a hiccup there. I actually got my got the phone jack on Quake Live there for a second, so hopefully my connection will hold up, guys. Let me know if you have any trouble in the channel, guys. It should be okay though. But yeah, Rafa's definitely turned up the heat, and now 11 and -1. And I think Usurp has really been he's been trying to be pretty careful, but the biggest issue that I've seen is that he's indecisive. Whereas Rafa, I don't think I've seen an instant where he didn't know exactly what he wanted to do, and he just has this plan and he executes it. Look at that, boom. The other thing that I would point out about Usurp is that when he wants to lay a trap or kind of be sneaky, we saw just there. He was peeking out from the LG entrance, but his body was completely visible. He wasn't in a good position to handle that teleporter play from Rafa. He was way too exposed, and you usually want to take that shot from behind more cover. And that's a similar thing to when Usurp is over by the red armor trying to do damage from the railgun room. Again, he was kind of way out in the open, way exposed, and Rafa was able to take advantage of it. So 14 to -1, 30 seconds left. Rafa's accuracy is about where Rafa is. He's